Hello everyone, today I'm at the shops at Willow Bend in Plano, Texas. This is the newest mall in all of Texas. It opened in 2001, but here I am in November of 2025 and a lot of stuff is closed. We're just going to take a little walking tour going up through here to the first floor of the building. I'm right outside the parking garage here, and you get this big atrium for the two-floor section of the mall. Got a currency exchange store right here. One of the many storefronts in this mall that's closed. You'll notice that's a recurring theme throughout this video. We got a little playground here. Not much to it, but it's something. Got these stairs. You got several of these atriums that take you up to the next floor of the building. Here you've got Wetzel's Pretzels and a boba tea store. That is the last remaining food you can get in the mall. I'll show you the food court up next, and it's all closed. $9.99 entire store. And there's the tea place again, milk and tea. Here we are coming up on the main lobby of the building. Since it's November, late November, they've already got the Christmas decorations put up. Got the glass elevators, got two of them, there's one on the other side too. And it's funny, this mall is mostly closed down, yet they've still got a Neiman Marcus in it. I've always loved this design of this place right here. Next we'll go over to the food court. This is probably the most depressing part of the mall because it's just such a huge space, but it's already all closed down. So there's food court. And if you welcome to the cafes. So you just walk down this little hallway here. Had a few extra little stores here. You just have this thing right here on the floor where it would have this projector and you could play games on it, so that'd be something for the kids to do. And right here you used to have lids, you could go in there and you could buy hats. That was still open when I came here not that long ago, here about a year or two ago, and it looks like it's closed down that time. All of the restaurants here in the food court have closed. I think it was that one right there. There used to be another, or maybe it was this one over here. But there was another boba tea shop there. I remember I got some tea there and it was really good, but looks like they've gone too. But you have this huge rotunda. I'd say that's like 25, maybe 30 feet tall. And it's a really nice food court, but it's all closed. They had bathrooms over there. They closed that down too, which is kind of weird. A lot of the bathrooms in the mall are closed. I guess I just don't want to clean them anymore. But, yeah, there's the food court. I always thought this here looked so nice too. Welcome to the shops. So the shops and the food court were all separate. Look at this design they have here on the... Earlier I came here and got me a Wetzel's pretzel, and I brought it from back over where I showed you just a minute ago. In here at the food court, me and my brother were like, we're probably some of the last people to ever actually eat in here. Let's make our way back down to the stores. And notice they have these plants here. These are live plants, and so somebody's actually having to maintain these still. We got a directory up here. I'll come show you that next. We'll start making our way around to the next segment of the mall. We got a jewelry store right there. Johnston and Murphy. They still got nice furniture here. This place we're coming up on right here, there used to be a restaurant there too. When I came here for the first time, that was still open. It's closed down since. Out that way, out that door, you've got some outdoor shopping. I think there's like a restaurant or two in that as well. Then right up here off to the right, there's another store that this was open last time I was here too. Right inside there, it was a store that sold wine. They had pretty much every kind of wine you could imagine in there. But it's closed as well. Painting place. We got a photo booth. Even despite so many stores in this mall being closed, it is still a really clean mall. Probably one of the cleanest malls I've ever visited. Kind of reminds me of the Collin Creek Mall, also in Plano, but on the other side of town right before it closed. It was like this too, super clean, but just not a whole lot going on here. They got a Dillard's in here. It's one of the last remaining anchor stores as well. This mall has multiple parking garages, like big multi-level parking garages, and it's so bizarre. You'll be parking in here and you'll be the only one parked there. There's more people here today than there were some of the other times I've been here, but I think a lot of people park here at the anchor stores and mostly just hang around the parts that are still crowded. So there's Dillard's. That's the whole first floor of the mall. I'm going to pause the video right quick. I'll go upstairs and I will begin to record the second floor. Hey guys, I'm back. I just took a little detour through Dillard's when I was making my way up to the second floor, and I thought I'd show you this. So this store is actually closing. They're putting up store closing signs, and they're about to start clearancing everything off. So it's kind of sad to see, but thought I'd include this in the video before we go on to our tour of the second floor of the mall. And I'd also like to add this Dillard store here is actually 3 floors tall. The rest of the mall is only 2, but this part is actually a taller part of the building. Alright guys, we are back. I just stepped outside of Dillard's, but now we're on the second floor. So right down there is where we stopped at earlier. I also thought I'd point out while I'm here, those tables down there, they actually have charging ports on them. So there's a lot of things in this mall, and despite having all these closed down stores, it's actually kept quite modern. There's one of the other parking garages down that way. This is the second floor of the parking garage. You have a DJ store here. Art gallery. Got some art in there. It was painted up like downtown Dallas. Production and Training Center. Perhaps I should go here and I can learn how to make some better videos for you guys. Just looking back down towards where we came from. It's just so odd. You have this big, nice mall with so many closed down stores, yet then you have 2 big anchor stores like Dillard's and Neiman Marcus. Really expensive stores in a place like this. All of that over there is closed down. I like their furniture here though. Now you can walk across right here in the middle. They also have the massaging seat that you have to pay to use. I think that now open sign has been there for like 2 or 3 years now. It's really just sad to see this place. So much stuff closed down. It's really a good location where this mall's at, right at the corner of the Dallas North Tollway and the George Bush Turnpike. Got a lot of other stores and restaurants that surround the mall. And all that seems to be going strong. Got a lot of traffic here in this area, so you'd think the mall would be doing fine, but unfortunately it's not. Here we're back at the main atrium again, right here by Neiman Marcus. There's those Christmas decorations I showed earlier. And the glass elevators. Just looking back down the hallway we just came from. Go ahead and go on again. Sky Pony Gallery. Oh yeah, I remember these art. This art goes right up here. This is right on top of that hallway leading to the food court. I always love these prints right here, especially this one in the middle, but there's no way I'm giving $644 for that. But it looks good. Great Lakes School of Etiquette. It's interesting, especially for a mall. That's where I usually park, down there in that parking garage. It's always so weird parking here. You'll be in a big parking garage, and then you'll be one of the only cars parked there. It's Crate and Barrel. That's a store outside of the mall, just right outside the mall. It's not actually connected to the rest of the building. Plano Art Association. A lot of art stuff in this mall. Design Gallery. Well, it looks like they've about emptied that place out. I think that store right to the left of us as we come around this turn here. I think you have that one right there. That used to be a H&M. And that was open till not that long ago. Kind of hate to see that go. That was probably one of the best H&M stores I've ever seen. Had way more men's clothes in there than most of their stores do. Because when this was open, that whole section right there was nothing but men's stuff, and the women's was down there on that side, so each one could basically be its own store. It was absolutely a huge store, so I hate to see that go. Unique World. Now we're getting back down here to the end. It looks like they got an empty spot for another anchor store. I don't remember what that was, so if you know what used to be down here at the very end of the mall, took up both the first and second floor right next to the Crayola Experience, let me know in the comments. Now here we are back where we started, except on the second floor. There's that lobby I was showing when I first started the video, but this time around we're on the second floor. There's another parking garage. And well, that's the shops at Willow Bend here in Plano, Texas, just north of Dallas. Sad to see it go, but this mall is very much going downhill. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I plan to make more videos about malls or other interesting places here in the DFW Metro.